Ladies and gentlemen, Melina. Now guys, one thing that people tend to forget when they're looking at themselves and they're analyzing themselves and they feel like they're not doing well or they feel like something's missing or they feel like there's not really, they feel like what's going on, I'm not doing my fair share, there's something wrong, I'm not happy, this and that. You have to look at yourself and say to yourself in general, you have to let go of the hurt, the pain, all that. You have to accept yourself as you are. There might be days you're bitter and angry or you're upset, or there might be days where you're friendly, but you can't please everyone all the time, right? So if there are days where you're upset and you can't be friendly or you can't be whatever, you can't be hard on yourself, right? It's a tough world we live in. There are a lot of people that get very upset when someone that's good looking won't pay attention to them or say anything. I'm a very nice person, but I have to really watch who I'm nice to because in general there are a lot of people that even if I'm nice to them, they take advantage or they're upset or whatever, so they just take it out on me. And I can't even really be nice to them. I would love to. And I mean, there are times where I make exceptions and there are times that it's okay, a lot of times, but in general, I can't be like nice to someone that is rude, that is negative, and I can't be rude to them, I'm not going to be rude to them, but I'm just not going to be like a punching bag, I don't want to just take whatever people throw at me, right? I'm going to be a huge success, I'm going to be very famous, and you might be in the same boat as me, right? So you might be thinking, yeah, obviously, if somebody's being rude to you, you just have to let it go and just let it go, right? But there are people that are just so negative out there and really hard on me, and I'm like, I'm so nice, I've done so much, but some people just really have a hard time, and not all of it's in their control. I understand. Some people are just super jealous because they can't be me or whatever. I totally get that. But if I'm nice and like you can't control what people are gonna do. You can't be like, oh, I'm nice, so they should be nice. If they don't want to be nice, they don't have to, right? So you just have to plug along, try your best. There will be matches for you for friends and lovers and dates. There will be matches, you just have to wait it out, right? It's not always easy, it's not always made simple, but that's what life is all about. And you shouldn't give up because of that, right? If you have to deal with negativity all the time and you have to deal with negative people, part of that is because you're so successful, okay? That's the reason why. And if you're so successful, then the fantasy life will come into your life and you don't have to let those things bother you, right? There are a lot of people that drink too much or smoke too much or do too many drugs or do too many bad things. And it's not that bad to do some, but if you're always doing that and you're always doing that, then it's not like it's healthy and you have a different state of mind. So you can't befriend someone that's had 20 beers if they're not going to be nice. Well, maybe they're drunk like crazy, right? Or whatever, right? So you can't befriend someone and you're wondering why they're not responding or whatever. Well, that's because maybe they're negative people, maybe they've done a crime. You have not that they've done a crime, most people probably haven't, but you can't just assume. But I mean, you don't know what they're doing, right? Maybe they're not good people in general. Maybe they're mean to their family and friends. I don't know. Anyway, totally enjoyed the show. Bye, guys.